In this video, I'm going to show you how to go in and create groups that can be used as group assignments. They can build group discussions. They can uh, develop their own wikis and blogs. It actually can create a whole home page for your students to use within groups. Another thing that you can use groups for is just to set up special oh, availability dates for assignments and things like that. So there's a lot of different reasons why you'd set up a group. So if you go into the course and underneath the course management section of your menu, you're going to go into users and groups, and when you open up users and groups, you're going to select groups, and under the groups options you have the option to manually create single groups or create group sets. So if you know that you're going to have like 3 different groups set up, it would be a good idea to do it through a group set. Now in this example I'm going to go in and set up a manual enroll group. Okay, now you can see that you can do a self-enroll where students will actually have to sign up and enroll in a group themselves. I want to assign each person into a specific group. So I'm going to go into manual enroll. I'm going to give it a group name. You can put in a description. Okay, now down underneath here for the tool availability. Now this is if you're going to actually have the group be able to create a blog or a discussion board or a journal. This is not for you if you're going to be creating a discussion and then assigning that discussion to a group. So in this case what I would want to do is I'm going to turn all of these options off to prevent them from having the option to create these things on their own. Okay. Now one of the things that you might want to do is go in and create a smart view for each group. Now if you have your courses merged together, so maybe you have 3 sections in the same course and you want to be able to grade them according to each one of the sections, it's a good idea to create a smart view for this. Okay, now the allow personalization, that's only if you're going to have them have access to building their own content. So this one is really not necessarily in this one, this type of group that I'm creating. So I'm going to go in and add users. Okay, so what I would do is, let's say I'm going to go in and add these 2 users in this group and submit it. Okay, and then submit the final group. Okay, so one of the things that I can go in and do is if I didn't like who I enrolled, I wanted to make changes to it, you can come back into the groups area, click the drop arrow to the right of the group, the chevron it's called, and edit that group. And you could go in and add another person to that group. You could change what availability that they have for wikis or blogs or discussions. And in here, if I decide, I could X off one of these people and delete them from the group and then submit it. If I wanted to add another user, I could do add a user and add Joe into the group, and you can see as I go back in to edit this, it's only going to show me people that are not in a group already for this case. Okay, so that's how you go in and create a group.